From buying your first box of minis and paint to being a competent player at the gaming table, we have you covered.
We play every miniature game at a heroic level. We'd like to take a moment and thank our sponsors and Patreons that keep the channel going, plus you for watching the videos. Be heroic and click that subscription button. Hello everybody, I am a little off screen because I am looking in a book here. This is our after action report of our Border Patrol Crusade campaign. We just finished, so we're going to take and do it. So this is Blood Angels versus Grey Knights. You can go back and watch that one. It was about an hour long, but it was really fun the way we blended some things, done some things. It was actually a really good game. Some very dice rolls made it decisive, but it was actually fun the way it played out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through quickly for the Blood Angels. So they won. They'll get one experience for every game they played. So everybody gets one more for that. Dealers of Death would get one. So if they killed, by the time they killed a third unit, they'd get one.
I didn't kill that game.
Yeah, killed a unit there. And then you get to choose one for Mark for Greatness.
Well, I'm gonna do the captain.
The captain? Okay.
Yeah. I don't really need... It's either I give Death Company OC or I give the captain something, make him beat stick.
Okay.
Captain beat stick sounds funner. I think I'm gonna do Captain beat stick.
Captain beat stick? Yeah, Captain beat stick works.
Something to counter that nasty brood lord.
The nasty brood lord. Yeah, you gotta have something to
You
go
gotta have
with
something.
that.
Something.
All right, so now I'll give you the book in just a second for you to take a look, because I think that's all the XP. Oh no, you got one more. You did complete one agenda, right?
Yeah, I completed them. They stayed alive, and I'm above half strength, so I'll get 3 XP.
Yep, cool. All right, my 2 strike squads. So we're gonna start with strike squad number 1. It's like choose really. One unit that was controlling an alpha, beta, or gamma objective marker at the end of the thing gets D3 plus 3. What is that? That's got a line on it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get D3 plus 3 EXP for the thing. So 2 plus 3, so 5 EXP from that.
Oh, man.
And then we will mark them for greatness because...
Might as well stack as many XP as you can on one unit.
Well, actually, I don't even know if it's worth it. I think I'm going to go mark for greatness on the other side because they were the ones that...
That's true. They did do some great stuff. If you watch the game, you know what happened.
Actually, I take that back. But they've got a line on them too, so never mind. It is 3 for that. And then 1 for playing, right? Cool. All right, so, and then, they'll get 3 more because they're full strength. And 3 more over here because they're full strength. All right, cool. So that's going to be my EXP. I only have 2 units of Grey Knight. So basically, one of the units is going to go 3, 6, 11, plus 6, 17, 18 EXP.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. But the other one's only going to get 6.
Yeah.
But then both, I think, will level up based on that.
Yeah, because it's 6, 11, 16, 21.
So if you want to, I will look at right quick on this right here. If you want to take and talk about your requisition point, you know you're going to spend 1. So you don't even need to see this for what you're doing. You're spending 1 to change out stats, so you want to explain what you're doing there?
Yeah. So I will spend a requisition point for my Death Company to change their warrior options. I'm going to make it to where I have 2 hammers and 3 chain swords, just to give it some variability. From that standpoint, and we're going to also give them the jump pack because I had extra points from the balance update, so I figured might as well make them move 3 inches faster. Doesn't really they have a worse ability because the foot guys they get sustained hits 1 if they're below starting, and then sustained hits 2 if they're below half, and then the jump pack guys just get reroll charges, which is, it's worse, but I figured the movement, boarding patrol, obviously movement's going to be king, so I figured we'll go with that. And yeah, so I think that's what we'll do with them. Give them jump packs, give them 3 swords, 2 hammers. And The next time, once they get after next game, I'll be able to give them another upgrade, and I'll give them OC because that's the one thing that sucks about them right now is they have no OC.
No, I realized as I'm looking through this, I just realized it's one of those. It's kind of difficult because there's not a lot of stuff since we don't have the book. Like I saw the Tyrannic book come out, and it's got all this stuff.
It's got a bunch of more fun stuff for the Tyranids. We kind of, if you're playing kind of vanilla Crusade, you get a little bit less options.
Yeah, because it didn't bring any characters in this one.
Yeah.
So they don't really get anything from that standpoint. I'm looking to see over here. I pretty much think I've got, yeah, okay, that's what's going to boil down to. So what's going to happen is I've got one strike team that is actually, both of them are going to be, both of them have hit the first one, which is, I think, bloodied, because 1/6, one is 18. And so they both are going to get, I know this sounds a little crazy, but they're both going to get Obdurate Obedience. So they're going to add one to their director control. So they're going to be an OC3 for each model.
Oh.
So that's going to be the first thing that they're going to get. That one.
So 2 Grey Knights will hold an objective over my 5 Terminators.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is the first thing.
Oh, man.
And then the second one, don't care about that. I don't really care about that. Unit, regardless how many battles rated to the end of the battle, each time model that you makes attack against that enemy roll, hit roll, and win and reroll as one. Yes. So I guess they did. This would be very thematic. They did come in. They were cleansing. They were hunting. So they are going to get headhunters.
Yeah.
So when that unit splits, so both of them get to choose a unit or 2 units, however we do that, to reroll hit on wounds of 1.
Yeah.
So they'll have headhunters as well. Because they don't have
that's the one.
rerolls.
That's really the one thing the Grey Knight Index is lacking is rerolls. Like, it's pretty brutal. They don't have a lot of ways to manipulate their dice. Which is weird because they're Grey Knights. You know, they should.
You would
have
think
some manipulation from that standpoint. I'm gonna start saying that because you always say from that standpoint. I'm gonna start saying that a lot now.
I mean, I don't know. All right, I'm going to hand the book over. So my Grey Knights are done. It is 2 units of strike squads. One is leveled up to 18. One is leveled up to 6. Both of them will have +1 on OC, so that is 20 guys. OC 3, so that is 60 OC on the boarding patrol, which should be pretty good when it comes to playing out the different missions, and we'll see how they take and live up. They were very brutal. And then the other one being able to take and do the headhunters. Because they get to choose the units reroll once again. And so when we start them on the table, we haven't been doubling up because EXP would have been crazy. I actually, based on some different things, I would have been almost at 25 of the EXP if we did it the other way. So keeping it this way was actually good. But when they're on the table, they'll each get to, when the unit splits, they'll each get to choose something to headhunt for the game. So that'll actually be pretty good there. I've got it set up on the NIDS as well. I think it's one of the things I chose with them. What are you thinking there? Because yours is which one leveled up?
The character, my captain. So I have 2 options I can do. Both of them sound really fun. So I can give him sustained hits 1, which he has 10 attacks. Sustained hits 1 would average 1 or 2 extra hits.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Or I can give him a 5 but feel no pain.
True.
Given how the last game goed, how he almost lived versus one of the better melee units in the game for killing Marines, I might go with the 5 up feel no pain, just in case if he gets in a situation like
I
that.
contemplated giving a 6 up feel no pain on him.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like I can go for the blood. I think even though blood angel.
Don't forget, because it's a character, go to the weapons page.
Oh yeah, I could make his weapon cool. That is true.
Back the other way. Other way.
Back this way.
Yeah, going backwards. Oh, right there.
Ooh.
So look at that right quick on the weapons. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. Leave a comment below on your thoughts. I'm letting you read, so I'm just talking. What you think of the campaign so far. We have now 1, 2, 3. Got 3 games in. We've got 3 more lined up before the first army gets evicted or killed off of the campaign. And we kind of know how, we don't know for sure how that's setting up, but we're going to play it out and see. So you can always join us Monday night live about 6 to 6:30 when we get started. It's about an hour session, so you're only giving about an hour of your time. Definitely appreciate taking and watching that, or you can look at some relics. Yeah,
I thought about that. I can do relics too.
He's looking at relics, so he's almost through with that, and then that's kind of how it goes. So you go through, you get experience for playing, you get experience for, you get 1 mark for greatness, you get experience if you lived, all those different things. It's really easy to take and go through the Crusades. And actually, it's kind of fun with the Tyranid book coming out. You now have Crusade stuff in that. So when the Tyranids make it back on, it's going to be a lot of fun. Because I'm going to have a lot of stuff to go look at for the Tyranids. It'll be a little, not necessarily lopsided because they get more play. But as books come out, we'll be able to take and add those to everything. So that actually will be pretty fun. So thoughts? What you got?
There's another cool relic where on a crit to hit, I do a mortal wound in addition, so I might average 1 or 2 mortal wounds. That one's kind of cute. It's not really crazy. I can't give any antiquity relics yet.
You're not leveled up high enough.
So I don't think any of those sounded too spicy for me. So I will just stick with the
6 is the hit.
You know, I think I'll do the Feel No Pain.
Feel No Pain?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. It's also flavor wise, Blendrils they have a bunch of Feel No Pains, so
that is fair. All right, so he had the 1 unit level up and gave a 5-up Feel No Pain, and then everybody else got a little EXP because we took and we played. The mission was fun. Again, if you didn't get to see it, go back and watch it. Had a really good time taking and playing that one. It was really fun. Didn't know some of the things that were going to happen. Really felt before we beat the game, not to ruin it or spoil it, but really felt that the way it started, I did not want. You can actually hear me say it. I did not want to be the attacker because I felt like it was in a horrible spot. So it was actually fun to try and figure out what to do from that position that I didn't want to be in.
Yeah, I encourage y'all, if y'all want to do a Crusade, Boarding Patrol meshes well with Crusade, and if you do it, you can also, like we do it, we mix the rules with the Crusade missions and the Boarding Patrol missions. So we just kind of do a nice amalgamation. We can probably do it one way or another, but like we just push it all together.
To be honest, the objectives aren't even set up based on the Boarding Patrol rules. We did it based on, and we've started looking at the missions going, okay, this is what you're supposed to do in the big game. How do we shrink that down and set up the things? And so far, I think we've knocked it out of the park. I'm pretty close getting them set up. Right?
Yeah, we've almost. I know the last 2 we were like a 5-point game. This one was
first one was an actual tie.
Yeah,
the second one was a 5-point game, and then this one actually, I mean, it was
dice rolls. There was a couple things where if I would have just had that charge or something, you know.
So with that, like I said, this will come out on a VOD. If you watch it, definitely give us a thumbs up. Give us a subscription if you hadn't. We're 5 away from 750, which means we get to do another giveaway, I think. Awesome stuff. So that's actually really cool. We are growing as we continue to grow. Until then, you can grab some dice because we'll do it on this one. Until then, everybody, keep them rolling.